School has started up and most of the new clothes shopping is over, but what about what's on your feet and on your kids' feet?
Podiatrist Boudreau is here to talk about picking the right pair of shoes for you and your kids. So, Mr. Boudreau, let's just start from the beginning. What's the first thing we need to be looking for in shoes?
Well, the first thing you look for is an appropriate shoe for the activity that you're going to be wearing. If it's a school shoe, if it's a dress shoe, if it's something you'd want to wear to a fancy wedding. So you have to have an activity-appropriate shoe. This time of year, though, people's minds turn to school.
Right.
They want to pick out a good shoe for their child. So what would we look for? Well, most schools will recommend that they wear a tennis style of shoe because they're in activities, PE, extracurricular sports. So we want to look
between classes.
Exactly. We want to look for a good shoe that's supportive. I recommend that when they go, always measure their feet, and that's a good place to start from. Take them in the afternoon, have them be measured by a Brannick device to get their appropriate size, and then start from there. But don't just stick with a shoe because they say, I wear a size 7. If the size 7 isn't comfortable, go up or down.
How do you feel about them buying a shoe size a couple of sizes too big because you got to replace them so often, you know, because their feet grow so fast?
Or as women, you just got to have them.
Yeah.
Well, I like to try to get a shoe that's going to fit their foot because while we know that children's feet will grow quite rapidly sometimes, if the shoe is either too big or too small, it can cause problems in their walking.
Okay, so let's talk about some of the shoes that you've got here.
Okay.
There's obviously some good and bad ones, right?
Correct.
Okay, so just go through them with us.
Okay. When you go to look for a shoe, first off, put it on the counter. You want to look at the back of the heel to see if it sits up and down.
Okay.
If it's crooked, then it's going to cause them to walk a little bit different and may cause them to have shin splints like we talked about earlier, or other gait abnormalities. Pick the shoe up and look at the bottom of it. This is a New Balance. It's straight. Now here is a Nike that you can see is curved.
Okay.
If the shoe is curved and the foot is straight, they're going to be walking off the outside of the shoe, and it's going to be either causing pain or causing them to trip or wearing the shoe out a lot quicker than it should be. This is a cute little kid's tennis shoe. They're cute, they're fashionable, but as far as function goes, there's not much there because there's no support. So this would be something that they might wear to a little party, but I wouldn't want to see them wear them every day to school.
Couldn't run them 10 miles on it.
No.
So.
Correct.
Well, Dr. Boudreau, thank you very much for coming in. If you have any questions, of course, you can always check the ETMC website and, of course, First Physicians Podiatry Clinic as well and ask whatever questions you need.
Thanks for being here. Appreciate it.